As anthropology majors, in at least one course, perhaps in several, you have heard about, read about, discussed rites of passage. Right, guys? Yes? Okay. In which a member of a particular society or a group of initiates goes through a process by which their status in the community is changed. It is possible that you've gone through such processes yourself already. You graduated high school, although that wasn't nearly as great, right? Some of you may be married or were married. The wedding was a ritual process, if so, that changed your status from single to married. Some of you, other people out there, may have went through that process, so you know what I mean. It's a major change. I imagine some of you may have also served in the military. You suffered through a process with other recruits and were recognized at the end of boot camp for making it through to start your service. Earning a bachelor's degree is difficult and challenging in its own ways, as you have all experienced. This ceremony that we are participating in right now, you and your loved ones together, is also a ritual. Graduation is a rite of passage. Van Gennep describes phases of these essential rituals: rites of separation, rites of transition, and rites of incorporation. We have purposely separated you into a special seating area. You and your fellow initiates are marked for recognition because of the trials you have endured and the work you have devoted to change your status in the community. Rites of transition are proceeding at this moment. Once this ritual has concluded, you will never be the same. Rites of incorporation will follow this ceremonial proceeding. It is called a reception for a reason. But for the moment, you are in a liminal state. You are at a threshold. You are about to pass through a portal. You are paused in the doorway that leads to the rest of your life. You are receiving a bachelor's degree in anthropology today. You will forever be special and different going forward. With this honor, which you have all toiled to earn, comes some responsibility, as all honors do. You must endeavor to make our world a better place, one filled with tolerance for differences in beliefs and practices. This is so important. You must not be passive in this endeavor. No matter where life takes you, you must actively promote the anthropological worldview that all cultures are equally valid and hold a special place in the history of humanity. Regardless of whether you seek to understand people across the street or across the world, whether they be living or long since dead, I charge you as a holder of a BA in anthropology with the mission to promote intercultural understanding in our rich, beautiful, and diverse global society. Will you do this? Graduates, please rise. With all the symbolism we know such rituals and simple acts can represent, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Well, now we come to what is one of my favorite times of this ceremony. It's time for you students to recognize those people who helped you through this entire process. So I would like any parents in the audience to please stand. Do we have any grandparents or great-grandparents in the audience? Uncles, aunts, cousins, or is what we in anthropology call contemporaneous. And of course, we can't forget any spouses or children who are out there in the audience. We honor all of you. You are the ones who have made it possible for these young people to be part of our lives as we explore the human condition together. When you were first informed of the decision to pursue anthropology, some of you have wondered, what are they getting into? What about a job? Well, what they're getting into is perhaps one of the most subversive ways of looking at the world that Western society ever dreamed of. It is based on that idea that to understand humanity is to understand ourselves. We must understand and learn from all humanity across time, through space, and in the present. We must be critical but not judgmental as we attempt to understand how it is that our species moved out of Africa and covered the planet and now beyond, and in doing so developed this marvelous variety of adaptation we call culture. You know that human society is often compared to insect colonies. Sociobiologists love to compare us to ants and bees as examples of collaboration and sociability. But we have one great advantage over the bees and the ants and other social insects and animals. We have the profound privilege of being able to learn from other members of our species about the meaning of life, what it is to be human, wisdom. We can talk with them, we can learn from them, and they from us. It is what we do as anthropologists, and what we, the faculty, hope you will continue to do wherever this life's journey takes you. And about that job, don't worry. Enterprising anthropologists are found in academia to zoology and everything in between. Good luck in your future. Stay in contact. We want to know about you. We want to know what you're doing. And in 5 years or so, we would love to see you nominated for the Dorothy Davis Outstanding Alumni Award.